This is our first rain of the year. I'm watching the hockey game on mute so I can hear the rain.
Yes!
Everyone, I think, agrees that this is a good brand for the sound and the feel. You can put it together and it doesn't fall apart, but it doesn't stay too together for when you take it apart. The pieces don't bend as easily as other brands or fray. There's not as much puzzle dust like that. Some of them, the box would be full of dust. This is a different brand. I'll show you. It has a glossy feel to it. Also a good brand, but totally different. And it feels different, looks different. Yeah, so people are very fussy. Puzzlers are fussy about how the pieces feel and how they connect. You can check this one. To me, it's in between. But then I started realizing I do have preferences. So, Gallison. Oh, that has a lower pitch. And see how they really stay together. Yeah. So yeah.
I want to get sounds like people crack.
Do you want to hear my knees? Whoa.
Ready?
Oh my goodness.
I had this lower back pain that stuck around for like a week. I couldn't really exercise or move too much without it hurting a lot, so I was just trying to recover and rest. I guess I really became aware of how much like freedom, like physical freedom I have in the world. Like I'm kind of just like running down staircases and bouncing around and everything. That's just not a lot of people's experience of life. Like I was like holding the railing to get down the subway platform. One thing to be aware of these things, but to like know it in that way felt very specific and kind of scary. I'm like, this will be my life at some point. In this rest time, I was going on these short walks and then taking breaks to rest every so often. I decided to map out in sound kind of a block near where I live. So you're hearing on the left side, the north side of the block, and on your right side is the south side of the block, and in the middle is the east and west side of the block. So I had 4 recordings in total. You can tell that the north side of the block has a little bit more traffic. It's a bit of a busier street. But let's jump forward a couple hours and we'll hear the sound mark of the south side of the block as the school day ends. I've been reading this book the tuning of the world. A sound mark is a distinct sound landmark in a community. Living near the schoolyard, I'll check my watch when I hear the sound. Is it morning, lunch, the day end? It's quiet on the weekend. The sound marks locate us in time and space, and we can hear around corners things that aren't in front of us. And we don't have any choice but to hear. We don't have earlids, as the author said.
What do you got going on there?
I'm recording the street.
Recording the street?
The sound of the street.
Or, what are you on a project or something or what?
Yeah. Like,
You're not a Russian spy or nothing?
no.
Okay.
No. I like...
Russian, I would say he looks more Finnish. Sirens, birds, and horns.
So
Yeah.
we're not going to swear for the next 10 minutes then, eh?
You can swear, it's all...
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, thanks,
Hey,
you?
how's it going?
Good.
Oh, it looks like you're doing all right.
We'll let you know if we win anything.
I'm moving more into the interior of the block. All these tracks played at once from various backyards and driveways. I always thought it'd be nice to turn all those thin backyards into one big park that all the houses can go to. I found this rafter dripping onto a tree, forming ice on the bark. All these little happenings in the interior of the block. Now we have other drops onto leaves resurfaced from fall under the melt. I feel that I'll rewatch Everything Everywhere Again Alive soon. It's an experimental documentary from the 70s about young Toronto artists starting a commune in Aurelia. The film opens with this mantra, words on screen. It is spring, the winds are warming everything. The snow is melting everywhere. The rivers are running again. The creatures are stirring, alive. The sap is rising. The imagery in that film, I feel like I'm hatching. I'm seeing the overwhelming light and fresh air as a new creature we can hold for the helicopter. Well, I've been keeping to myself. Been a bit quiet. Not as many sounds lately. More internal. I've been editing a new film, and I've been adding a scene to an old film that I shot. So it's been some post-processing, both in the art practice and in my own life. Trying to, use instinct to find the right choice, the right path. Trying to find the right sounds to layer in. Trying to make little buzzes and hums with my cables.
How many colors are there in a field of grass to the crawling baby unaware of green? Imagine a world alive with incomprehensible objects and shimmering with an endless variety of movement and innumerable gradations of color. Imagine a world before the beginning was the word.
Okay, so we're going to be watching 2 films today by Brakhage, Anticipation of the Night and Commingled Containers. Anticipation of the Night runs around 42 minutes. Commingled Containers is about 3 minutes. They're a 60mm film. They're both silent, so be quiet. And there's going to be like a 1 to 2 minute kind of pause in between them as the reel goes through into the next film. So
This is 70 people in a room. You can hear the projector through the booth a little bit. But it was still so quiet, I felt like people could hear me breathing, hear me thinking. But I was just with these beautiful images. We all were. You know, if you want to write to the show, donovanesquepod@gmail.com. Thank you so much for listening. I'll leave you with the sound, everyone putting the chairs away together.